citizens against the government. All right, citizens against citizens. All right, even these other people that they brought over here, it's just going to be all out nasty on these streets, man. You want to say something? You want to say something too? You want to open it up with the fair use claims?
Yeah, it's a fair use copyright disclaimer. We do not own any of the footage in this video, nor do we stand to gain from it monetarily. It is simply for educational purposes.
All right, you know, see,
I
you got
got
to
a
do that. You got to do that with Sleazy E in his YouTube world. All right, you got to put that out there. All right, because we gonna play probably about 4 minutes of this video, and this guy gonna go into the main point. But what you about to say, out?
I got a precept to open up with.
All right.
This is Second Esdras 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Mhm. Yeah, and
And
that's
that's
what it's gonna get. That's what it's getting down to. Go ahead, brother.
I'm just going to say, as we're about to see in this clip, he's going to talk about several mayors in different U.S. cities talking about how they're going to set up police checkpoints and other people to keep federal agents and other people in Trump's government when he comes into office from taking those migrants and deporting them, which, as the elder brother was going into, what this is all building up towards is civil unrest in the United States of America, because you got these Edomites that don't have a problem with these migrants being here. Then you got these Edomites that do have a problem with these migrants being here. And this, along with a whole host of other issues, is eventually going to, have these Edomites from, these different political backgrounds or classes, what have you, bump heads. They're going to go from, throwing words at each other to throwing lead at each other.
Yeah, 'cause everything is going down. And I remember, man, this brother did. It's funny. This is a topic that's been coming up quite frequently, amongst different brothers from all over, man. And I remember, man, this brother did a video going back into August. It was called the Break of Anarchy. All right, and that's what you're seeing. All right, this is like kind of like the latest update, for things that's been going on. All right, but I'm gonna get right into the video though.
You mind if I make another point real
Yeah, go
quick?
ahead.
And with these Edomites out here, hey, they salivating on Trump making a move, on these migrants. A person I was talking to the other day was saying he was out at a bar with some Edomites, and some northern tribes women came up, and the Edomites that were with the person I knew, they made it sound as a joke, but they were being serious. There's like, hey, you better have as much fun as you can right now, because come January, Trump's sending your ass back across the border.
And they did that shit. you know,
Mm-hmm.
he did that and said that shit, man. All right.
He said it too with them there in their face, like, and they was a bunch of women, so they couldn't do much. But hey, Esau getting bold out here, especially with Trump in office. And then on the other side of the coin, you got these Edomites that are dead set against Trump. So it's a bunch of different, a bunch of different situations coming to a boiling point.
Right. Yeah. So let's get straight into this video, man. All right.
Big breaking emergency news. Multiple major U.S. cities are now going into lockdown, and they are announcing checkpoints, police checkpoints at the city limits of their cities, and they're going to be keeping certain people and individuals out. This is now being announced inside the U.S., multiple major cities. Let's get into the details here really quick, guys. Please just hit that like and hit that subscribe. I'm posting multiple videos a day, keeping you guys updated on this big urgent news, and it just helps to get these warnings out. I appreciate that. So this is now being announced in Denver, in Los Angeles, and also Chicago. The authorities there, the mayors there, are saying that they are going to send the police to the borders of their city and set up checkpoints to keep out federal agents and ICE agents that are a part of the Trump administration. That is what they're saying. This is a quote from the Denver mayor. It says, more than just having the Denver police station at the county line to keep them out, we will also have 50,000 Denverites there. He said it's like the Tiananmen Square moment with the rose and the gun, right? And you'd have every one of those Highland moms who came out for the migrants, and you don't want to mess with them, right? So he's saying he's going to send police and set up checkpoints to keep ICE and federal agents out of the city. Okay, so it's kind of ironic that he's setting up internal checkpoints inside of his own state when he supports the federal government's borders to be wide open. So he wants to keep certain people out of Denver, but he wants the United States to be wide open. So that's what's happening in Denver. Also, the Los Angeles mayor, Karen Bass, announced a very similar plan as well too, and they just voted to be a official sanctuary city. This is also being planned inside of Chicago right now as well too, and the Illinois governor has also backed the plans as well. So this is spreading. We could see more major U.S. cities come to a standoff. And I want you to listen to this really quick too. This is the Denver mayor, and he is actually sending people that show up in Denver to Utah. All right, the Utah governor had to come out and say, stop sending people that arrive in Denver to Utah. Stop busing people over here across state lines. That is what the Utah governor was telling the Denver mayor. So he's also shipping people out as well too. He's sending people to other cities and other states, but he doesn't want to allow the federal government to remove these criminals that have a final removal order from ICE. So let me know what you think of this below, and listen to this really quick. This is a report on the Denver mayor sending these people over to Utah.
Border crisis overwhelming even self-declared sanctuary cities across the U.S. Denver's mayor is now taking criticism tonight for shipping migrants out of the state after declaring his city a sanctuary for immigrants. Utah's GOP governor wants the policy to end. Senior correspondent Alicia Acuna reports tonight from Denver.
Utah Governor Republican Spencer Cox is demanding the sanctuary city of Denver stop sending illegal immigrants to his state. A city official confirming to Fox News, in the last 18 months, Denver has purchased about 2,000 bus and plane tickets to Salt Lake City and has sent immigrants to every state in the country, insisting they do not push them to specific locations, but to, quote, where they may have support networks or job opportunities. Governor Cox says his state can offer migrants neither. On X, posting, Utah's resources are completely depleted. His office later telling us they didn't find out about Denver's plan until mid-May. Democrat Denver Mayor Mike Johnston's office insists it's been incredibly transparent in managing the 42,000 immigrants who've arrived there since Texas Governor Greg Abbott began busing them to sanctuary cities. In December, the mayors of Chicago and Denver said they were overwhelmed.
The rogue buses that are being dropped off.
That was it.
Yeah, that was the main point of it.
Yeah, so as you can see, this is what's going on. All right, and it's going to furthermore jump this thing off into something even greater. But with these elites and these people that are in charge, they can roughly just be doing segue into a practice run of things. All right, how they going to handle the masses of people in these checkpoints. And like I said, these checkpoints are definitely in the scriptures. All right, according to 2nd Esdras. All right, the 15th chapter. I think the brother had read a little snippet of it. You wanted to get it all? 15 and 15.
This is back in 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Which we go into time and time again. That's something that's definitely going to happen over here. All right, this is definitely something that prophesy of basically civil unrest. All right, race riots, man. All right, with swords in their hands, guns. People are gonna go at it, man. And we constantly bring these scriptures out, whether it be on the highways and byways or on these videos. All right, going into this very same topic, right? And you best believe if city and state government come up against the actual federal government, what you think will happen over here? It just be civil unrest, all right? The people who want it to happen are gonna go up against the ones who don't want it to go happen, want it to happen, all
Hey,
right? Uh-huh.
what did Trump just say before the elections? He was talking about leftists not accepting the results of the elections, but he's already mentioned several times getting the National Guard and the military involved to deal with enemies within, as he calls it. So if you got mayors in different cities saying we're going to stop ICE and federal agents under Trump's orders from coming in, hey, that would be a perfect scenario for Trump to send in the military to get things really handled.
Yeah, go at the hammer with them, all right? Well, states going against other states, all right, which is going to furthermore bring forth that civil war, all right? So much these devils have made in the last couple of 6 months or so, 5 months. They have literally made a movie about the citizens of this so-called country or this corporation going at it with each other, state against state, all right, political party against political party, all right. And these are things that are going to literally go down, man. All right, we ain't talking about some shit that just far off and hypotheticals. No, this is something that's going to literally happen. All right.
And another thing that Trump said, well, not Trump, but they just had the DHS come out with that new directive saying that soldiers can fire on U.S. citizens. And what did Patrick Humphrey say? That in Denver, not only was the mayor talking about getting the police involved to have those checkpoints, but even groups of citizens to go to the border of the state to keep those agents out.
What they call them? Vigilantes, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Vigilantes, Minutemen. All right. What else they call them? Militias. All right. And these are things that it's very well in your society. Whether it don't matter what city or state you in. If you were to dive in deep, on some of these forums, some of these different information avenues, you'll find out you got militia groups all around you, man. Right? You seen what happened up there? What that was the other day? They were marching that was up there in Ohio, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were marching. Them skinheads marching around with the flags and shit. All right. So this is all around. All right. And they're ready to cut loose, man. All right.
They could have been
ready to cut loose, huh?
They could have been agent provocateurs too. So you got them out there, stirring the pot, to put that image out there that to get people riled up.
Yeah. All right. Keep going out. Because I have another one too. I'll hold on.
Verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another.
Yeah, that's going to be a well-known thing. Sedition amongst different fashions of people. All right. Political. We just went into it. They're going to invade one another. So if you're in one space or one territory of a city or a state, they're going to go into your shit, man. They're going to go into your town, your city, your neighborhood, and invade it. All right, plunder your resources. All right, whether it be in your house, all right, whether it be in your business or whatever you want to call it. All right, these are things that are going to go down and take place when all hell breaks loose. All right, what that's saying? It say, well, people resorting to doing. I forgot how to say it though. When people lose it, they lose. When people lose it, something.
When people got nothing left to lose, they lose it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, and that's a very good statement to what's finna be the headspace or the mindset of these people. All right, in these upcoming days, man, they're gonna lose it. All right, the average Edomite, all right, whether it be in your grocery store or whether you just somewhere at work, their mindset of the average Edomite in society that they're losing this country, man. All right, and it's not just to Jakes anymore. It's to Raj Shabib, Muhammad Abdul. All right, it's from a Hamite. They feel like they're losing it, man. This ain't like it what it used to be, the good old days, man. All right, and they're definitely right. The Most High is bringing this place down, spiritually, morally, economically. All right, it's true. All right, but keep going. You got more in there.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes,
Yeah.
and the course of
Yeah, go ahead.
and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Jump to Isaiah 8 and 21 real fast. It goes into the same thing. The scriptures are one. They go, they go hand in hand like puzzle pieces that you as the reader or as the person that's reading the scripture, you got to put those pieces together for the scriptures to make sense. All right, but all things entail of what? Civil unrest, checkpoints, detention centers, man, and they can literally be. They're doing now is telling you they're gonna put migrants in detention centers to massage it in of them putting you in those detention centers, man. All right, everything is just smoking mirrors. All right, a house of what they call it, a house of
cards.
House of cards, man. All right, that's how the devil get down. He causes a diversion over here when he's really doing something over here. All right in your goddamn face. Go ahead,
Hey, with the Patriot Act, they put all that surveillance in place to stop, the Taliban and Al Qaeda, but now they're using it, mainly against U.S. citizens.
Yeah, facial recognition. We bring it out on the street. They just had a big homicide that went down a couple of days ago on the street that we bring it out on. All right, right across the street from us, a big killing. Okay, and then use facial recognition to find these guys, man. All right, that's Big Brother. All right, and they're definitely using it. They're using it the same thing they were saying they were doing on the war on terror, the war on this, the war on that. Now they're using it against you Edomites and against you Jakes, against you other nations that's over here. All right, they're tapping into your servers, they're listening to you, doing every goddamn thing, man. And you do it, and you have these things, and you think it is the comforts of having technology. Right, they're using that technology to know everything about you. All right, because it's the devil, man. This is the devil. We've been telling you the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. All right, that's what the devil would do. What your boy said, 1965. If I was the devil,
yeah, Paul
Harvey. He told you, man. If I was the devil, this is what I would do, man. All right, I make sexy things, drugs. All right, doing counter surveillance, all that shit, man. It's here. That was in 1965. We had a time now to where it's here. It's very well, and it's very much in effect. Go ahead, Doc.
And these elites got you, conservative, Trump support Edomites in the trick bag, because here you were thinking that and they're both moving towards that same agenda, but y'all were thinking if Kamala won, she'd bring in the NW0 and all these agendas. But now that Trump's in office, you think, oh well, he's here to save us, and you're going to support a lot of the stuff he comes out with. But what's he already talking about? He got Elon Musk in his cabinet, which we know what he's dealing with the Neuralink, talking about getting federal agents involved in detention centers, the same exact things that you feared about. You're going to more easily accept because you think Trump, he's on our side, so he's not going to turn it against us. When you're going to be some of the main ones, he's going to drop that hammer on.
Yes. Keep going, Doc. Well, get that Isaiah 28 and 21.
28 and 21?
No, my bad. 8 and 21. My bad.
This is Isaiah 8 and 21. And they shall pass through it, hardly be stead and hungry. And it shall come to pass that when they shall be hungry, they shall fret themselves and curse their king and their power and look upward.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen when all else fails. All right, when the going gets tough, all right, and the tough gets going, they're going to curse these different politicians, these different preachers, these different athletes that they hold high esteem as being some type of answer, some type of comfort to all the havoc that's going on, man. All right, really, they're going to seek these people's lives too, man. That's another thing that's going to go down. Because I don't know if a lot of you brothers out there, I never always seen it in passing. This is one particular game. I think it's called The Divisions 2. And in that movie, and in that video game, you watch the different intros and trailers to it show you the breakdown of society here in America, preferably like around New York. They show you the politicians and people hanging from overpasses and the poles and shit. How everything is just broken down. Cars everywhere on the highways, in the streets, people. They show you Esau gives you a glimpse, all right, of the end times, man, of how things are gonna be. You can get all the other sci-fi bullshit they put in the movie, robots and shit, which it's gonna be like that too a little bit. But this devil give you a glimpse of how he pictures the end times and sedition amongst men happening, man. All right, they show you the camps, the FEMA camps, and everything. They show you the checkpoints, man. All right, you Jakes out there, you didn't seen certain things in the past. Like when we were coming up, we seen the movie The Besiege. All right, the movie The Crazies. What's another one out there? The Purge. The first Purge and stuff like that. They're giving you a glimpse of how society. What's the other one out? It never got a chance to come out. The Great State. This is a glimpse, and this is a glimpse and tapping into the mind of this devil. How he pictured. All right, he's gonna bring in his new world order. He's gonna do it by force too. All right, he's gonna do it by force. He's gonna kill a lot of you Israelites, man. He's gonna chip a lot of you Israelites. All right, and a lot of you gonna get it by choice too, man. But it's gonna get doggy dog. Get down and lay down. All right, we're coming into them times. All right. Go ahead. Keep going. Go back to the second Esdras 15 and keep reading.
And I got one too.
Come.
Verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Right, and that's what the video was just going into with the guy Patrick Humphreys, man. Well, a guy's on desire to go into a city and should not be able. He's literally talking about other federal agents trying to go into a city to implement a law or a policy that the president of the United States wants to put down, and where city and state going to come up against them. Hey man, let's show you how nasty it's going to get out here. You think that whatever happened to the other shit? Remember that with that Bundy guy?
Bundy Ranch.
Yeah, Bundy Ranch. You remember that? Remember what happened with that, huh?
Yeah, they rounded them up, right?
Yeah, but the main problem bringing that you had the city was going against the people in the city was going against the government and having a whole blockade going on, man. All right, and like I say, everybody's at their breaking point here in Babylon. All right, and these things are going to bring forth what? Sedition amongst men. All right, race riots, anarchy. All right, austerity, man. These things are very much and it can go down anytime. Go ahead.
Verse 18. Because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
And how the house is going to be destroyed? Because people are going to run through them, plumbing them. Going to run up in your house, take goods, man. Water, food, ammunition, guns, you name it. These are things that is going to very well much be a thing in this society. Gunshots, the sounds of horror, screaming. Okay, and we just paint the picture for you. All right, you just got to see it. These are things going to be very much live and well. Like we didn't say it in the past videos. You turn the corner and it's a full-fledged gun battles going on, man. This is what's going to be the norm in America, right? Especially when society collapses and break down, right? When people don't have the answers from these same government officials that they hold in high regard as they quote unquote kings and princes and noble ones, man. They're not going to have the answers themselves, all right? So people are going to wig out, people are going to bug out, all right? The guy that's across the street and washes his car every Sunday. All right, they got Isaac Brothers playing. That nigga gonna go crazy in that day, man. Because nobody has the answers. All right, nobody that he feels holds in. They gonna bug out, man. Keisha down the street with the 5 kids. All right, driving the Kia, she gonna bug out. Anyway, we going back into them old times where a lot of people going to resort to cannibalism too, man. That's a thing. Go ahead, whatever you want. What, you gonna bring out something or something?
Yeah, I'll read verse 19 and then I'll get what I got.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because
That's cool.
the next verse backs up everything you just said. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword
Yeah, you don't
and
have no pity.
spoil.
Yeah, you don't have no pity, man. People gonna lose it, right? And like I said, a lot of times people, people be watching other people, man. People see you. You go up, you go about 10 blocks up the street this way. You're into a whole other fashion of where I stay at. You got the plush $700 million homes, all right, $500,000 homes. But then when you go another 9 blocks this way and make a left, you got Jake's. Don't you think Jake see those places when he passed to get to his house? All right, motherfucker, Edomite's got 98-inch TVs sitting outside the house, boxes, getting ready to throw in the trash. Shit, Jake gonna come see you about that shit, man. Right? Jake gonna come see about it about his neighbor across the street. It's just a thing, man. People gonna lose it. People gonna when all else fails, like I say, these storefronts that have these goods, these food supplies, and especially medicine. When those things are not coming in, people are gonna search for that, man. They're gonna go to people's houses searching for pills, pain pills. You're gonna even have the what they call the people, these drug addicts, man. They're gonna go into withdrawal, tripping. So you got a lot of things coming into play. All right, go ahead.
But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods.
Yep.
Because
Go ahead.
Because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
For lack of bread and water, man, and for tribulation. Some of these guys out here, it's gonna be a game to them, man. It's gonna be something to do. All right, just roll up on a person barely making it, man. Roll up on them, snatch his book bag from them, beat him up. Some of these guys, I know a couple of Jakes that they into stupid shit like that, man. When it's hurricanes and lights go out here, they go looting on purpose. So you're gonna have them. You're gonna have the agent, like the brother spoke about it earlier. You're gonna have the agent provocateurs. They're gonna do their thing. All right. You're gonna have all this type of people out here, man. All right. What they say, the freaks come out at night? Shit. The freaks definitely gonna come out in JT, man. The wildest of the wildest people of your society, or where you stay, are gonna be out here, man. All right. They're gonna be out here. And scripture talks about people wilding out, man. Go ahead.
This is Matthew 24 and 12. And because iniquity, which goes into lawlessness, shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Yeah.
We're coming.
You want to say something on that?
And we're coming into a lawless society, and people are already disregarding the laws. A brother posted in our chat earlier that in a little town in South Carolina, the whole police department resigned. They just up and resign. And as the situation gets worse out here, you're going to see more instances of that take place. And what? When people start starving out here, as the elder brother was going into, they don't have any answers for the situation that's going on. They're going to have no pity upon their neighbor. They're going to get it how they live.
I'm going to say this too, man. In a sense, man, you need the goddamn police. If they didn't have the police, these niggas are wild out, man. All right? The average Edomite are wild out. The bulk of these Jakes will just lose their goddamn minds. Only Lord knows what they'll do. But they're going to get their chance too, though, man. Same thing happened out here for Hurricane Katrina. When Katrina happened, man, all the police officers walked off the force, took off the badges and the shirts. They blended in with society because if they were to walk around with them shirts, people would get at them, man. Because while you filming the video of the woman crying on the car, people gonna snatch them cameras from the cameraman. Ain't gonna be no this is press. The press people that just shoot the pictures and shit. Like how they do over there at war. You be all them gunfires going on and the police, the news people walking around with the vests on. Come on over here. Come on. Now they gonna get at them too, man. They're gonna get at the people, the police, and all that shit, man. This how it's gonna go down. All right. So ain't gonna be no walk in the park, man. Go ahead. You got something else?
This is Isaiah 19:2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
I was gonna get you to get that one too.
Uh,
Who's
and
the
I-
Egyptians today? Who the modern day Egyptians, man? The modern day American, man. All right, the modern day flag loving American. All right, that holds America in high regard. All right, go ahead.
and I will
Listen,
set,
I'm gonna set Egyptian what?
I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
You heard that? Against the Egyptians, man. Okay, and that's what's gonna happen here in America. All right, these are the modern. This is modern. This is according to Revelations 11:8. What it says right there in Revelation 11:8.
That great city, which spiritually is Sodom and Egypt.
Yeah, it's Sodom, Egypt. So this is the new Egypt. All right, you know these people that are running around, they basically like the people. They're like the Egyptians, basically, man. Okay, and the Lord says He's gonna set the Egyptian against the Egyptian. All right, so people are gonna fight one another here. All right, go ahead, Doc.
And they shall fight, everyone against his brother, and
What
everyone.
happened to the brotherly love? What happened to the brotherly love? No, it says He's gonna fight everyone against his brother. And we went into it earlier about the lack of bread and water, right? For the lack of resources. This was going to make a man fight his neighbor, his brother, his own kin. All right. People are going to result into wilding out, man. All right. Especially when they put up these checkpoints. Why they got so much traffic? Then you get up there, way up there, they got buses to your right. They got dogs. They got the wands. You know, the little wand they put you through and shit. They're gonna check your car, ask you for your papers, where you going. And if you don't comply, man, they're gonna kill you, man. Possibly kill you or put you on a FEMA truck, man. FEMA bus.
Definitely gonna rough you up.
Definitely gonna rough you up. They're gonna whoop you worse than what's my man? Rodney King, man. You'll get an ass whooping worse than Rodney King in these times. Okay, go ahead, Doc.
And everyone against his neighbor. City against city. What did we just read about in that? Watching that clip. You know, cities talking about going against the mandates of the government, and kingdom against kingdom.
Kingdom against kingdom, man. All right, when you look at most of the damn states here, most of the states are considered their own country in the roundabout way, man. All right, a kingdom. They're gonna Texas against Louisiana, Texas against Arkansas. All right, because you know Texas is like their own country. They kind of buck up. They kind of buck up to a lot of other shit that be going on with these other states, man. But you're gonna have a whole land mass of states going against each other, man. From within and from without. They're gonna have to call in forces and shit, man. Like the movie, we went seen it. We did a review. We put a review up, man. That would happen. One of the things that happened in the movie, Civil War, man. You know? And it's funny, like brothers make a joke about it, but it's funny that DJ Donald Trump's vice president looked like the president on that movie.
Just like it.
Looked just like him, man. All right, they were getting that shit on. You know, it was nice. You know, it was a nice movie. You know, I definitely thank you, brothers. You know, who into that type of stuff. You know, watch it, man. Okay.
And that famous scene is becoming ever more prevalent. Hey, what kind of American are you?
Oh,
When
yeah,
that
yeah.
Edomite, when that Edomite was asking, where are you from? Oh, I'm from Florida. I'm from so and so. I'm
He said,
from
"No, where
Hong
you
Kong.
from?" He said, "No, where are you from?" So I'm from Hong Kong, and he put two off in his ass, man. That's what's going to happen. All right, and these elites know it, man. They know how you people get it. They run all type. One thing about this devil, he's analytical. He's about numbers, surveys. He look into things, man. The scripture tell you how he's wiser than Daniel. He searches out iniquity. He's searching into these things to know how the average person thinks and operates, even in a time of stress and chaos, man. All right, he done these things, whether they be in his institutions and labs, so he know how you think, man. He know how you people will result into doing. All right, he's a damn devil. All right, that's what a devil will do. You want to say something? Out?
Oh no.
Yeah, this is what this devil this is what this devil would do, man. Get this. Let me see. Get Revelations 2:10.
This is Revelation 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried.
And what those prisons are, man. All right, and Esau Edom he's the devil that the Bible speaks of, right? He's gonna throw, whether it be brothers, all right, and definitely a lot of you Israelites, man. He's gonna throw you into these prisons, these detention centers, man. All right, actual prisons too, man. Where you're gonna be tried. You're gonna be asked. Do you still believe in this Yahweh Shem Shai thing, man? You're gonna be interrogated. Maybe, like I say, these are things that we have to prepare for, even unto death. These devils might waterboard you. These devils might even try to torture you, man. All right? And so much, like the scripture says, getting down to this, how I show you how nasty it's gonna get here in America, to where it's gonna get down to beheading, man. All right? That's when you know society is all the way gone. All right, this is gonna be a thing. All right, and we bring it to you like this because these are the things. We ain't got time to really sit up here and give it to you any other way. It's just straight and direct. All right, these are things that is going to be very well being done here. All right, there's over, like back when I came into the truth, it was a small amount of it was smaller amounts of FEMA camps. Now, now that, like in the past, I looked up, it's like over 1,000 plus of them, man, all around spread out throughout America. Now they get to the point of actually talking about them on the local media, man. Talking about them, but they're bringing it up for the sake of migrants, man. But these are the places they plan on putting the average day Americans in, man. All these big warehouses and Walmart's closing down and shit. That's these stadiums that's in your local cities and states. They can put people in them. All right, they can put people in them. Just like in Rome, the Colosseum held what? Prisoners, man, in the bottom of it, and then in the interiors of that place, man. Same thing for the like here. They did it for the Super Bowl, not the Super Bowl, the Superdome. They did it for the Superdome for Katrina. All right. This is what this devil planning on doing. Go ahead, Doc.
And
you got something? You want to say something?
I got something for you too. But I'm just gonna back you up. They're using this migrant. This migrant situation is a perfect cover to push in a lot of things, because now that Trump's coming back into office, he's saying, look, we don't need to build a physical wall. We can create a digital border wall with biometric IDs to make sure everybody coming in and going out is they are who they say they are. And what does that go to? Who again is in Trump's administration? Elon Musk.
Yeah, and I think even over there in Dubai, they plan on making an actual city on a desert, a biometric city on a desert, where I think it's like 15 stories high, and it's like miles and miles long, and you only can operate within that city unless you got biometric technology implanted in your hand, man. All right. Listen, this is what the apostles, all right, the apostles and different bishops and men, all right, that we actually learned from. This is what they were telling you back in the day, man. Going back into the time of Abba Bivens in them, man. Going back into when the apostles were young men. This is what they've been telling you. Now that the world caught up to the knowledge now with them. All right, to where this is a known thing. The average Jake now Somewhat, the average Jake now has somewhat of knowledge of the RFID microchip, man. The average Edomite has knowledge of the RFID microchip and the plans of the elites with that technology, man. Okay, and you have the prophets and teachers of like we telling you week in and week out of these things, man. So the world knows, all right. The world knows, all right, of the plans of these devils. Go ahead, Doc.
The end of verse 10, Revelation 2 and 10. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
All right, and that's what we have to. That's the part of of our duty, man. All right, be thou faithful unto death, and if we face with that, cool. We're still gonna get the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, we're still gonna get our righteous crown. What the scripture says, your works do follow. So we don't have nothing to worry about, man. Nobody, I think it was in Corinthians 15. I think it's 1 Corinthians 15, man. It says, "Oh, death, where's thy sting?" It just it ain't nothing, man. It's not nothing compared to what we have to come. All right, it's nothing to compare to what we have to come. These devils are still gonna go down. They're still going into slavery, and we're still gonna rule the known world to come, man. In righteousness. Go ahead, Doc. But I would just be glad, all in all, this system of this beast is going to be taken down, man, as a whole, from top to bottom. All right, and I'm gonna say this too: ain't no goddamn Russia or China going to become the next world powers, man. The next world powers of this world, in the world to come, is going to be the Israelites, man, spearheaded by Yahweh Shai. All right, you can believe that or not. You don't have to believe that, man. Cool. Go ahead, Doc.
And hey, it's becoming easier and easier to see how much you don't want to be a part of this system they're trying to bring in, where you're going to be eating bugs. You're going to be relegated to a 15-minute city that you can only leave once a year. To be a cisgender man, that's going to be a crime soon. You're going to have a bunch of implants in you. Like it's going to be complete madness if this man.
Yeah, you're going to eat space food. Bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna eat food that's not even real. All right.
Paste.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
Some goddamn beetle paste. But this is 2 Esdras 16. I'm gonna start at 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. Hey, backing up that Revelation 2 and 10, they shall take certain of you to where? These camps, that you may be tried, whether you're going to take that ultimate idol or not, that see him. And the brother in Dallas, whose page is GMS, Lions of Rome, had a dream where he was getting tortured in a camp, and he said Elon Musk showed up in his dream, pretty much with the look on his face, like, "Are you done yet? You gonna take the sea hip?" Like, so, hey, that's the spirit in the air. Verse 69. And they that consent unto them, you receive it, shall be had in derision, and in reproach, and trodden underfoot. Don't get judged. Verse 70. But there shall be in every place, and in the next cities, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Yeah, because a lot of you, like the brother say, the brother called that an idol, and a lot of you Israelites, you're gonna sell out. You're gonna sell out for that idol, man. For the continue whatever lifestyle you living over here. All right, and I got a scripture for that too. All right, you can't play both sides. You can't be all right down with the Most High and down with the world. You're going to have to choose one, man. And a lot of 2/3 going to choose. All right, the lifestyle of Esau Edom, which is going to be confined into those 15-minute cities, taking the mark of the beast, thinking you're going to have some place in this society, all right, in the new world order. You're not, all right? Right, I got this one for you too. You can say something on it if you want. This is 1 Corinthians 10 and 19. What say then that the idol is anything, or that which is offered is sacrificed to idols is anything? Question mark. But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils and not to the Most High. And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils. You cannot drink of the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and the table of devils.
Hey, everything in this world, you can be a fence sitter on. You can sit in that gray zone. But when it comes to this truth, hey, you're either going to sacrifice to the Most High, or you're going to sacrifice to the devil, to these devils out here. There is no middle ground. And we're coming into the times that, again, that ultimate idol, that see-hip, you're either going to take it, or you're not going to take it and face being put to death for not taking it. So there's that straight division that's coming.
Oh yeah, that line.
That
line gonna be drawn, man, with the biggest finger. All right, that line's gonna be drawn on the ground, man. You're gonna even choose this day. All right.
And with this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, we have the answers and outcomes to both of those choices. Revelation 2 and 10. You're going to be tried, and if you're faithful unto death, if that's your lot, you're going to receive that crown of life. And as we read in 2 Esdras 16, if you consent unto it, ye shall be had in derision and reproach and trodden underfoot. Hey, Revelation 14, 9 to 10, those that receive that charagma, hey, they're going to be burnt with that fire and brimstone ultimately.
Yep. Yeah. Well, Revelations 14, right? Yeah, Revelations 14 tell you, man, what's going to be the fate of those that take the sea here. All right. Which, like I said, I'm gonna go into again. A lot of you, 2/3 of that, you're gonna take it. You're gonna take it. All right. You're gonna get persuaded by some gimmick, some celebrity, some type of free gift card to Walmart. You know the shit that you niggas like. Esau know the shit you niggas like, man. A lifetime of Swisher Sweets. You niggas gonna lose your fucking minds, man. A lifetime of free Jordans. You niggas gonna go down there and line up for the chip, man.
You can get Jordan Bitcoins.
Yeah, Bitcoin. All right. Some type of free digital money. You niggas gonna lose your goddamn minds and go take that shit because you're simple. And like we say, anything that's packaged right to a nigga, he gonna take that shit, man. Sounds good to him. All right, because Esau got some game with him, man. You seen what he did in the garden. All right, that nigga got some. He got a mouthpiece on him too. All right, especially to you women. He gonna get you women just nice. Free salons, spas, free cruise to Turks and Turks and Caicos, some type of island. Girl, all you gotta do is take the chip. He gonna take you to the island. You gonna take that shit, man. Because a lot of these women simple out here. A lot of you niggas, you gonna get carried along with the leash around your neck too. You gonna just take it too. All right. Like I said, especially when this shit roll out. When these FEMA camps roll out and these checkpoint lines, niggas gonna get scared, man. A lot of you rough and tough. All right, you rough and tough, ready to headbutt the brick wall type niggas. You niggas play crazy in the society when shit ain't going on. You the roughest, toughest, killer, stepping ass, DMX type of nigga. But soon as the glitches come out and the real gladiators hit these streets and do their thing, you niggas turn into poodles, man. Chihuahuas. All right? Niggas gonna flat out become girls in that day, man. Oh no, I ain't trying to go through all that. You ain't gotta, hey, Mr. White Man, you gotta put me on no bus, no FEMA bus. I'm gonna take it right here. What I gotta do? And it's gonna happen. And you Latin tribes too. Y'all simple as hell too. You gonna do it too, man. All because it didn't dealt with a couple of them. They simple. All the white man gotta do come the same way. He gotta come through praying to you niggas, offering you niggas all type of money, a job. What you Latin tribes, you niggas are gone. A secure job, you niggas gone.
Women
I seen a nigga, huh?
Women and the children.
Yeah, women and children. Yeah, just threatening women and children. You gonna comply. You gonna comply, man. All right. I'm just trying to look at something on here.
Hey,
Go ahead, say something. Okay,
Nah.
I see what
Yeah.
that is.
a lot of you Jakes, y'all sold out for nothing during the 2019 to 2021 over losing the job and over all these benefits, all these free goodies.
And you ain't got no goddamn benefits, man. You ain't got no goddamn benefits. He saw a lot of you niggas, man. You ain't got no fucking 401k, rough RA, and none of that shit, man. He saw a line in your asses, man. Go ahead, brother. My bad. I just,
Hey,
go ahead, brother.
again, the woman, Esau already got her in the bag, and a lot of you Jakes are going to be led to destruction because of women. Because remember, during that time, particular women weren't even dealing with you if you didn't have that juice. And
Yeah.
Jake got the juice just to deal with the women.
Just to get the box, man. You couldn't get the box if you couldn't get the juice. All right? Now, and like I said, you see what's going on in society with a lot of you broads, man. You voted for Didi and Trump. They talking about going dry, man. Having a, you know what I'm talking about, brother. They talking about turning the well off on a lot of you jakes, man. That's why I say, it is what it is, man. You got anything else?
Yeah, I was just going to finish out in the second Esdras.
Okay.
Verse 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Talking about these stormtroopers, man. These different splinter cells soldiers that they got over here, they're gonna be like madmen. All right. Let me see. What's a madman?
Shit. Again, with Elon Musk, don't be surprised if you see these Tesla bots out here with camo patterns on them and damn assault rifles in their hand.
It's a maniac, a nutter, a nutcase. It said a man. It says a madman is a man who is insane. He wanted to jump up and run outside screaming like a madman. All right? A lunatic.
A maniac.
Yeah, man.
And hey, a lot of these migrants that came across the border, as we've always gone into, they're military troops, they're sleeper cells. Hey, they about that business. So when they get that call,
it said, my bad, here go another one. It says a man who is mentally ill, especially one who behaves violently. All right? A man who behaves recklessly. Go ahead, Art.
Insane in the membrane. Verse 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. And where they going to cast them to?
Yeah, those comforts that you in, man. Those comforts of eating and drinking 3, 4, 5 meals a day, smoothies. Niggas like to go to what it is, Sonic. Niggas like to go to Sonic, get a fucking what do you call it? You niggas like to go that shit, man. Chill, talk to the boo. FaceTime, TikTok while you eating.
They feed each other the ice cream.
Yeah.
They taking the spoon.
Yeah,
put the spoon in his mouth.
Niggas love doing that, man. All right, but that's gonna be taken away. Those things, the air condition, you can turn the air. Some niggas can't turn the air condition on. They ain't got the power in their house too. But some of you niggas like to turn the air conditioner on and play the video game. Yeah. Oh, somebody say Dairy Queen. Yeah. Take go to Dairy Queen to get that cherry and lean that bit to the side with that molten chocolate just running down with the what do you call it? The caramel. You ain't gonna have that creature crumbs to do all that, man.
The whipped cream.
Huh? What did you say, brother?
The whipped cream.
You got a little bit on your nose and shit. You ain't gonna have a chance to do all that, Jake. That shit coming to the end, man.
Hey, some Jakes like to sit in their house dressed like Deadpool, smoking crack.
Yeah, that nigga, that scoffing nigga. Yeah, you ain't have the comfort to put on that Deadpool. That nigga had a life-size piece of costume, man. Yeah, that shit coming. Read that little part again, man. Read that little part again, out.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses.
Take away their goods, man. A lot of you niggas gonna get snatched up, boy. By your shirt, by your collar, by your dreads, your hair. You gonna get thrown on the lawn, man. and then them Edomites he's gonna do some work to you, or whatever nation it is, they're gonna do some work to you, man. All right. Say some shit in Russia, ain't gonna give you the business. All right. They might catch a lot of you. You know, Jake like to eat the cereal. Remember how Craig on Friday had that big bowl with that spoon, that big ass spoon. A lot of you gonna get caught mid scoop about to eat and get snatched up out your house, man. These things, like I said, we put some spice to it, some seasoning to it, man. But it's definitely real. All right. The Lord gonna put a lot of Judge Dreds out here, man, on these streets. With nigga Judge Dredd got the booty chin and the big glove. Man, go watch some of that shit, man, back then when you was a kid. Judge Dredd, that nigga was ruthless, man. Them cartoons with Judge Dredd, that nigga was ruthless, man. That's what he gonna put out here on these streets, a bunch of Judge Dredds, man. And that nigga was doing, he was hemming you up for the least crime, man. It would be some bullshit.
He would jaywalking and he'd break your kneecaps.
Yeah, man. That's what's gonna happen out here in these 15-minute cities. Niggas gonna go play. We ain't gonna play basketball in the 15-minute city. All right, sneak by your boo house. You know how you niggas do. Climb the gate. You jump on the gate. Ride the top of that gate. You jump on the back of the roof and you go in that window, man. You ain't gonna better do that shit. You do that shit in the 15-minute city, you might get a Barry 50 cal from the other side of the park, man. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Few more. Verse 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
Yeah, then it's gonna be known, man. All right, when all else fails, you're gonna very much well be known who the men of the Lord are in that day. All right, and the Lord gonna make it known. You know, the Lord will. The Lord make it known. This is my man right here. All right, through the power of through the power of what they call it, spiritual powers. All right, brothers gonna be able to have different abilities in that day, man, to escape danger. All right.
Book of Eli effect.
What you say?
That Book of Eli effect.
Yeah, the Book of Eli effect, kind. All right. Then it shall well be known who are my chosen. All right, because we're gonna pass it. The men of the Lord, the elect, is gonna pass the test ultimately. We're not gonna settle for the RFID chip. We're not gonna get that shit. All right. You know, we're gonna be in the face of danger, but danger is not gonna come unto us. Lord will. All right. We're gonna pass the test because the test is coming, man. All right. We've been practicing for the test, like you did in school. You practice for the SAT, ACT, the different tests that they had just to go to the next grade. Well, we've been doing that for some years. All right. We've been warning you, as the scripture says in Ezekiel about getting the blood off your hand. We've been warning the wicked. We've been warning our people in hopes of getting the blood out of our hands. Now the test is coming. Some of you haven't given heed to the warning. You just gonna take the test, and some of you gonna fail. Some of you gonna crack in that line for the checkpoint line, man. Some guys not gonna even make it to that. You know. Go ahead, Out.
And they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
Yep.
Hear, O ye my beloved, saith Yahweh. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
I will deliver you from the same. And Lord will, man. That's Lord will, we get that. We get that treatment, man. And we get delivered from the same. All right. We see those things, but they don't come nigh near us, man. They don't come near our way. All right. But the Lord, that the Lord, chastise the wicked of our people with the things to come. And he definitely chastised the wicked. All right. That was it on that.
God.
That damn science is tripping. So with that, man, we hope this is edifying to the point. As we always do, and give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh. Once again, double honors to the elders apostles of GMS. Peace, blessings, and salutations once again to the hopeful elect. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.